Thing I do is like wash my face, all of that good stuff. Y'all don't really need to see that or care to see it, I don't know. Anyways, so good morning. Today I'm going to show you guys my morning routine, what I do in the morning to get myself ready to just start the day, what I do to get myself ready for practice. So I usually wake up kind of early, around like I got that morning voice right now. I usually wake up around like 6:30. I go to bed pretty early. I try and get like 10 hours of sleep. And I try and stay very consistent with my sleep patterns, even on the weekends, trying to stay with that. So the good thing about that is I don't really have to wake up to an alarm anymore because my body's kind of primed and knows. I have practice at 11 or 11:30 some days. So I like to wake up early in the morning and try and be productive and do something. Because I usually find that once I get home from practice, I'm too tired to like do anything. Here's my morning routine. This is how I get ready to start the day. The things I want to accomplish in the morning, the things I want to accomplish post-practice, and the things I want to do nighttime. When you have a big goal, the best thing to do is to break it down into small pieces. So that's kind of like I have this big goal, and these are the small pieces that I need to do on a consistent and daily basis to achieve that goal. You know, written down somewhere in your room, it's a constant reminder and it's a constant thing you can check and look at and be like, okay, yep. So every morning, I'll kind of go to my chalkboard and be like, okay, this is what I need to do this morning. And before I leave for practice, I'll just double check like, all right, I got it all done. One of the very first things that I do is get a glass of lemon water. A lot of benefits to drinking lemon water. Aids in your digestion, balances pH levels. It's awesome for your skin. This water bottle. This is like my go-to, how much water am I drinking through the day? So this water bottle is 1 liter. So I try to drink 3 liters outside of practice. So in the morning before practice, I try to have at least 1 liter before I get to practice, 2 liters post-practice. And then at practice, obviously I'm going to be drinking water as well. So when it comes down to it, I usually drink about 1 gallon for the day. So it's about 4 liters. Okay, next step, I meditate. I think it's really important to take at least 10 minutes a day to yourself. For one, I'm working on being present in the moment, letting go of my, thoughts of the past, my previous practices, letting go of my maybe anxiety or worry about what's going to happen in the future, and just being very grounded and being very present in the moment, and also just working on being focused. As athletes, we train our bodies, but we don't train our minds in the same way, and the mind works very much like a muscle, and if you don't train it on a consistent basis, you won't be able to call on it, in times of stress or pressure. It's a time for me to express gratitude for the things that I've been blessed with. You can decide how you want to look at things. And I think it's very important to, take some time to express gratitude, because then it's always a constant reminder of the good things that you have in your life. Next up, after meditating, I make myself some breakfast. While I'm making breakfast, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I'll usually throw on a podcast to listen to while I am cooking and eating. I'm a person who just enjoys learning and gaining knowledge, so podcasts are a really great option. So once I'm done eating, I will do some of my, activation exercises, some mobility work. So I have these ball shoes. I use them for glute activation. It basically creates like an unstable base, and then I walk on it, and it just helps to activate my glutes. Okay, so after I do my glute activation with the ball shoes, I just do some foam rolling, some glute activation stuff. Like I've been very fortunate in working with some really great therapists, and we've kind of identified my trouble areas, my areas that tend to get tight. So whenever I'm getting ready in the morning, those are the things that I focus on. So what I personally do isn't necessarily what you should do. So I think the biggest suggestion would be figuring out, you know, what are your limiting factors? What are your trouble areas, the areas that you're constantly stressing that you need to work on. This would also be the time anything else that I might have on deck for the day, I try and get that done. I try and schedule the night before the things I want to accomplish the next day. I try and get that in before, you know, the morning starts, before the day starts. So the last thing that I do is get my practice clothes on. So, you know, choosing whatever I'm gonna wear for the day. Okay, thanks for tuning in. That's my morning routine. That's what I do to get my day started. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Mwah.